Hello everyone, my name is Anshul. I'm a corporate trainee at Madrid Software Training Solutions. So today we're going to discuss about the most hot topic for 21st century, that is data science, and what is it all about. So the agenda for today will be discussing data, what is data exactly, then what is data science. Then we will be discussing the role responsibilities that a data science should do, and then the education qualification. And obviously every field has its ups and downs, so we will also be discussing the obstacles in data science. Then we will see why statistics is important and some brief introduction to some topics of statistics that you should know in order to get into data science, and then some case studies, and then I will show you a roadmap to be a data scientist, and then the expected salary. So moving forward, so what is data exactly? No matter what you're doing, if you're getting up in the morning, switching on your phone, watching a video, listening to your favorite song, if you're pausing a video, if you're playing a video, if you are giving a thumbs up to a video, you are generating data. The human beings, that is us, we are generating data every second. And how we are doing it by the means of instruments, digital instruments which are connected to internet. Let it be scientific experiments, let it be a CCTV camera, let it be your Apple Watch, your Fitband, your mobile phone, your iPhone, your web data, the e-commerce. If even if you're shopping online, then you're also creating a data. If you are scrolling through Instagram, then also you're creating data. If you are reading articles, then also you are creating data. So basically, you are creating, and everyone is creating data unknowingly. But what can we do with that data? So with the data we can extract information, and when we extract information from the data, we can use that information for the betterment of the society or for the company that we're working for. We can use aggregation, we basically aggregating the data with the help of statistical models and statistical concepts, so that the raw data will reflect informative data to the client. Then we can also we do indexing, searching and querying the data, basically searching the data on the basis of keywords. Like if you want to search related topics which includes data science, so that is basically searching through the data. Also there is called XML, or say regular expressions. Regular expressions are in various languages which use to extract information from the raw data, that is the textual data. No matter what you're doing, if you are doing data analysis, or basically if you want to extract information from the data, you need to understand how to extract the information from the data so that your extraction is efficient with the help of statistical model. And then also you can do predictive analytics with the help of machine learning model, with the help of statistical models, and we can create a model so that if we input the future inputs to the particular model, then we will have some predictions. So what is data science exactly? Data science is the field of study that basically joins mathematics, computer science, and basically data science, mathematics, computers, and also statistics. So it's data science is a multidisciplinary subject. Data science professionals basically they work on models, they basically work on raw data, they extract information from the data, they create models on those particular data, and the data can be anything. It can be a textual data, it can be a pictorial data, that is image data. It can be a data related to songs, so that you can build a recommendation system for particular person or a particular client. Then you can also use artificial intelligence to create models that requires human knowledge. So data science is all about problem solving. If you have the skill, if you have the curiosity that you want to solve problems, you can be a data scientist. Then this is, as I said, data science is a multidisciplinary field. So data science consists of computer science, mathematics, statistical research, data processing, and machine learning. If you see data science versus analysis versus software delivery, so if you see traditional analysis we used to do in SAS, R, Excel, SQL, and or maybe some in-house tools. But in data science we use languages like Python libraries, R, Java, scientific Python libraries, Excel, SQL, and Hadoop. Also, in analytical methods, data science in analytical methods use classification, clustering, similarity detection, recommendation system, unsupervised and supervised learning. Basically, this is all part of machine learning. And then data science is consist of mathematics and statistics also, and also developers. You can be a data engineer. If you are a good data engineer, you can always go into data science as well. There is no stopping to you. So what are the role responsibilities actually? What a data science supposed to do? So basically, the data science develop processes and tools to monitor and analyze model performance and data accuracy. So basically, if you're getting the data, you need to analyze it and you need to predict the model. You need to create a model over it so that you can predict future inputs. Also, a data scientist can develop custom data models if that person possesses the knowledge of data structures and algorithms. Data science works with teams which includes data analyst, business analytics, and many other persons. And they also coordinate with different functional teams to implement models and monitor outcomes. Data scientists are also responsible for the specification for data collection. Data scientist is responsible to decide whether and how you should collect your data so that the data should be effectively usable by the core members. Then some education qualification for a data scientist. A degree in statistics, mathematics, or computer science is must. Knowledge of statistics, mathematics, data mining techniques, including generalized linear model regression, random forest, boosting trees, text mining, and social network analysis. I know these words are really fancy, but you don't need to know all of them. You just need to, if you even if you have brief idea about them, you are good to go. The knowledge of machine learning techniques such as clustering, decision trees, and artificial neural networks. Artificial neural networks comes into deep learning. If you go into data science, and then you should go for machine learning as well. Obviously, in machine learning, then you can go for supervised learning, that is unsupervised also, and then in unsupervised we have clustering, and in supervised learning we have regression models, and then we have classification models. So also, if you have knowledge of Hive, Hadoop, and Spark, and MySQL, etc., then also you are a good candidate for data scientist. And you should also have a knowledge about statistical techniques, various statistical methods, various statistical tests we will be discussing further. And what are the obstacles in a data science path? So basically, data science, as I said, it consists of mathematics and statistics. And in mathematics and statistics, we do have some assumptions. So we need to learn how to overcome those assumptions. Because if we are going to just blindly analyze the data, that won't do good to a company and that won't do good to our analysis. Also, not checking enough is a very bad habit. We should always validate our analysis. We should also validate our results. We should definitely validate our data pipelines, and the data pipeline should be integrated. And then overgeneralization. We should never overestimate our model. We should always be humble towards our model itself. Basically, you cannot be sure that my model is going to be predicted really well, because no model is good. No model is 100% good. Then if you a data scientist should also possess good communication skills, because at the end you are scratching data, you're scrapping raw data and taking out useful information, and then you're presenting that useful information to the non-technical people, say your client. So in order to get into the mind of your client, you need to have a good communication skills and presentation skills as well. Also, in statistics, there are so many statistical tests considering parametric and non-parametric tests. And you should also have knowledge about when to apply parametric and when to apply non-parametric, because if you apply a wrong test somewhere, and if you want to apply parametric test but you applied it in a wrong way, then the consequences would be catastrophic. Because ultimately there is a saying that if you can lie easily with numbers, so if you show numbers to a person you can lie easily, so lying with statistics is really easy. Then you should also have a knowledge about data pipeline. Many data scientists do not possess the knowledge of data pipeline. They do not know how to build data pipeline. So if you have a knowledge how to build data pipeline, you can automate your machine learning algorithms. Model building will be really easy for you. And then here comes the statistics part. So basically, statistics is really important for data science, because in order to do analysis part, you need to know the knowledge about statisticians topics and mathematical topics. Statistics topics such as measurement of sampling, sampling error, and data collection methods, z-score, standard score, empirical rule, skewness. These are just brief topics. That is the main topics actually you should know. Then Euclidean, Manhattan, and Minkowski. These are the type of distance you should know about, because there are some classification algorithms in machine learning that uses these distance to classify data points. Then we have parametric test, which is t-test, one sample and two sample. Then we have non-parametric tests like chi-square, Mann-Whitney, Kruskal-Wallis. Then apart from statistics, you should also have knowledge about probability distribution. So what is a distribution exactly? If you have some data, and if you want to know how your data is distributed or how your data is varying, so basically you want to plot a distribution of that particular data. So that is what is probability distribution is all about. Knowing the probability distribution of the data makes your analysis easy, because once you know the probability distribution, they are the test, the statistics test are related to the probability distributions. So it will be easy for you to apply those tests if you know the probability distribution. Now, so what are the applications of data scientists? So as you can see, if you see, the better fraud detection boosts customer satisfaction. So basically, if you're in a business and you want to make a model that better for the betterment of your customer and for the betterment of your company, you want to make a model to detect fraud. So basically, e-commerce inside Domino's secret sauce. So what is possible in that? You can use social data to select successful retail locations. Suppose you want to open a new store, but you don't know where to open that store. So you can collect the data, you can analyze the data, then you can point out those locations where the sales are always has been heavy, and you can then open your Domino's outlet or whatever your company, whatever your business is, you can open your outlet over there. In healthcare sector, the possibility of data science is really high. So basically, if you want to know if there is a new patient and you have lack of beds, so and the new patient requires the ICU, but the chances of survival is low. So basically, you need to understand that if giving an ICU to that particular person is worth it or not, or basically giving the ventilator to that person is worth it or not. So, like, what is possible? Medical exams for bathroom mirrors, that is also possible. And in urban living, if you say, suppose you are a data scientist that you are working for your city and you're building a project that you want your city to be crime free, what you can do is basically collect the data, and you can segregate those areas where the crime heavily takes place, and then you can inform your government or basically the police stations so that they can also work on it. There are agencies which use machine learning and AI to reduce crimes. So data science is everywhere, in business, in healthcare, in everyday life. So we have some case studies now. To improve customer experience and marketing strategies, we have customer analytics case studies. So basically, like Amazon, like Flipkart, basically they work on these type of case studies. They study the data, they study the data from their customers, and then segregate the customers which are highly which are more possible, which are more possibly to buy expensive products and which are more possible to buy less expensive products. Then we have the case study Internet of Things. Internet of Things are those things which are connected to internet. So basically, whatever your object is, whatever your instrument is, the moment you connect that, if the object has the capability of connecting it to the worldwide network, the moment you connect that particular object to the internet, it becomes Internet of Things. It comes into the category of Internet of Things. You can collect data from it, digital data, like CCTV, like your Apple Watch, like your Fitband, like your telephone, even your Bluetooth headphones, that they also create data. The Internet of Things is rapidly growing, and it is predicted that more than 25 billion devices will be connected by 2020. Then the case study, like the power of data science in elections. So in the Obama campaign in 2008 and 12, they are credited for their successful use of social media and data mining. In Obama campaign, what they did actually, they created an app, and the moment you downloaded the app has the permissions to look out for your friends. So basically, what they were doing, they were segregating the people which with common agenda, so that it will be easy for them to grow their campaign. And that is how Obama won elections in 2008 and 2012. And then healthcare, the Stanford University, they are teaming up with Google to harness the power of data science for healthcare. And then you can always go with this article. The article name goes by Roadmap to be a Data Scientist by Swami Chandrasekaran. He is an enterprise architect in IBM. So you can go through this roadmap, and this is really useful roadmap. If these roadmap depicts the lines as metro lines, and the dots as stations. So you can pick any line from the beginning, from first, that is fundamentals, and then you can go each station by station and by completing a journey. So this is it for today. Thank you so much. You can always contact at info@madridsoftwaretrainings.com. We provide courses like business analytics, data science with Python and machine learning and Tableau. And also we provide courses for artificial intelligence as well. Thank you so much.